Good morning and welcome back, or good afternoon actually. Welcome back to Freckle Farms. Today we're going to start by taking our bucket off and putting on our big bag handlers. We got rid of those two lumber poles over there, so we've got a few extra $1,000. We're going to go up and get ourselves a seeder. Our silage isn't ready yet. But look, let me tell you, sleeping in a real bed last night, whew, what a difference. Amazing. But look how nice this looks, all freshly mowed. We don't have any jobs available from what I can gather. Nope, nothing. Which is a bit of a downer. Those fields just must be full of weeds at the moment, because absolutely nothing. So we're going to get ourselves some seed, some fertilizer, and we're going to get ourselves a seeder planter. I think we're going to go with that John Deere one for 6,000. That will pull with the horsepower that we have. Oh, I'd really love that. That would be a bonus for sure. Fortunately, we don't have the money for it. So, what are we looking at getting? We need fertilizer, seeds. What do we got? Where's the seeds? Mixed ration, road salt, grass pellet. I didn't go through them, did I already? There's a fertilizer one, so we need that. Thought there was some bigger pallets at 2,000 litres for $1,000. Maize, oat, potatoes, soybean, sorghum. Sorry about this. It's been a long time since I bought anything, so it's all just everywhere. Fertilizer seeds. Alright, we'll just go that one. That's 1,000 litres. That is all we need for now. We don't have a sprayer, so we can't do anything about that. We don't have a roller yet, but there is some cheap ones. I was hoping that some would pop up on the marketplace, but nothing so far. What do we got? Weeders, rollers. We've still got $6,000, so we could probably pick ourselves up one of these ones. What's that? That's worth... I mean, I don't mind having an old bunky one for that sort of price. We don't need that right now, so we'll leave that sitting there just in case for some miraculous reason we pick up a job and get $20,000 and couldn't buy that harvester. This thing is going to look mighty huge behind this. Alright, so it took almost all of our seed. We're getting fertilizer in there, so now we can have it up to full spec. We don't have to worry about getting the fertilizer spreader straight away. We do still have all that silage there. That's not ready yet. It'll probably be ready tomorrow, which may be good because probably looking towards starting getting some snow. To get the full use of this field, we are going to need to roll it. And it doesn't look too big when we're using this thing. What do we want to put down? It's not letting me do anything. Pain in the butt. Right, so for now we just turned off the seasons. So we can get something in the ground at least. And that is probably why there's been nothing for us to do on the other fields either, because there's nothing ready to plant. What's going on? This thing should pull this easy. It's well within the horsepower range. This isn't looking good. We need a four-wheel drive tractor because this thing seems to spin one wheel. It doesn't have the limited slip diff or the posi diff like Americans call it. I mean, it's working. It's doing its thing now, but we're gonna have to try and not try not to stop. I guess this is gonna be the hard thing. Try and get everything covered, just with turning like that. Even that slowed us down a little bit. Going down the hill, it shouldn't be an issue. Coming up these hills, looks like it is. Hopefully that planted there, but we probably missed it. Here we may have to go out, turn around and swing it back in, so we're not going to make that turn at all. Oh, too tight. We may as well have just stopped and started there. So, lesson learnt for next time. This should be able to pull it, because it only needs, what did it say, 50 horsepower. I think we've got 63. I don't know. We're getting it done, that's all that matters. I'm sort of worried now that we're not going to be able to use a roller. How much power does this thing have? 82. And how, I'm pretty sure this thing needs 60. What about our roller that we want to get? So that may be an issue as well. But yeah, I don't know. We're just going to have to run with it. That's all we've got. That's all the money we've got. I don't want to go buying a big expensive tractor because we still need to get ourselves some form of a harvester, a fertilizer spreader. Yeah, I mean, we're going to need a trailer to put it into, unless we just drive up with a harvester every time it fills up and put it into the selling bin, because we don't have a silo yet. I'm going to try and straighten this one out a little bit, so we'll do this and then fill the gap in, just so we're not zigzagging and turning a whole lot and losing our speed. If we take the wide turns, it seems to handle it okay. That wasn't too bad. Little patch just there that we missed, and then we can start. I might try and do another run around along the top, which will give us a bit more space to make our turns up around near these tight trees. Come on, little tractor, you can do it. Here we can't. Lock in the low gear. Back in the high gear. The little tractor who could. Alright, well I will get this part finished up and we'll join up with you very shortly. Alright, we're just on the last little bit to go now. Actually haven't used as much as I was expecting. Like, oh, I think I might have missed a spot there. We'll double check that. We've used a lot of fertilizer, but we do have a lot of that. But there's enough. We have enough seed left up there to do this field at least once more. We've used about 40%. So if we have enough seed up there to get us back to 80%, we could do this field 2 more times. And I think we have about 4,000 litres of fertilizer, because that was a 5,000 litre pallet. So we should have enough to do that like a lot more times. We won't have to buy that for a little while yet, which is good. But I'm hoping some contracts open up over there. You know, we could use this to do some of the fields over there. So what we'll do is we'll double check, make sure we got full coverage on our paddock. Can't see any gaps, which is good. What's that red thing down there? Remove foliage. There must be some sort of crop in the water there. There's no crops in the ground here. Just weeds. So says we need rolling, so that's what we're gonna have to do is duck up. We're gonna need a little storage shed or something soon because we're starting to accumulate some equipment. I might actually start putting it all on this side, and then it won't get lost in the dam in the lake if we get a big downpour. That might be a sensible thing to do. That wasn't great at all. Right, let's duck up. We'll grab ourselves that roller and hopefully we can power that beast. So I just bought the cheap one, $3,100. It's the rusty looking one. The other one was $4,500, but it was only available in blue. We could have changed the colour to green, we would have got it, but this one will hopefully do us okay. The front wheels feel like they're gonna lift a little bit, but we have 25 horsepower more than what this roller needs, so let's, fingers crossed, let's hope we can get it. So if we can roll this and then in the next month or so throw another round of fertilizer on it, we will be laughing. And hopefully this might, yes it does, it gets rid of those little stones as well. So far, fingers crossed, everything is working out well. We'll see how this roller and tractor handles the hills. But if we can sit around the 15k mark, that's about full speed for this one. We can do that. Perfect. Looks like we missed a little bit there in the middle, just on the left hand of us. There, but I'm pretty sure the map, when we checked it, the map said everything was covered, so we can't do much about it. What I'm thinking, maybe the next time we do this, we have this field cut off here instead of having this little jut off the backside, making the machine stop and start and get caught up on the hills. We might, this little straight line that we're doing now, maybe we'll use that as our end of the field. I can't see us losing that much money by doing that, and for the size of equipment that we have, this field is massive enough. Pretty sure the harvester we're going to be able to afford is only going to be 3 meters or 4 meters, so it's going to be a few runs back and forwards to control that. Yeah, I'll knock this one out and we'll get back to you again. You're watching me go up and down all day. There we go, that is the last of it, all finished and done. I'm not sure, I mean, it's a lot of money we need to get that harvester, so I'm thinking maybe, possibly, we should cut a couple of trees because we need to clear some anyway. And I don't think the harvester is going to be available tomorrow. I mean, we mowed all this lawn so we could see what trees we were cutting, but the lawn's growing back super fast. So we might find our measuring stick up over here, nail a few of these trees along here and try and get 1 or 2 of them. Go exactly where we left it. Might try and drop a couple of these bigger ones that are going to be in the way if we need to turn the harvest around. That will also help us raise some funds. Obviously our silage will be ready tomorrow, but I'm not going to just go hammer and tongs and get that all done, just for the fact that it's sort of like a bit of a savings, a little bit of an investment portfolio. I don't think any contracts have popped up. Nope. So we'll just continue getting this done. Maybe. Isn't that cutting? Okay. Pressing the wrong button. Silly Billy. And then we're probably going to struggle getting this up. Yeah, I don't know, we'll have to try and be careful how we load the trailer. Because of this, it does get very heavy and lift off the ground, so maybe I was thinking maybe we try and load these heavier ones so they lift it over the front a little bit, put some more weight on the drawbar. I'm not 100% sure. These are some pretty hectic big trees, so they're not all less big. It's just I'm trying to get the biggest ones to get the most bang for buck at the moment. Get this all cleared out. I might chop them all up and then pop back when we're loading them, so you aren't seeing all the same normal crazy things. So I've got the roller on the back at the moment for a bit of a counterweight, and I'm trying to stack some of these logs because it allows me to lift the heavier ones up higher. I'm trying to stack them a little bit nose forward. It doesn't seem to be working. I think the ones on the bottom are just way too heavy, so, and I probably should have done it on a bit more level of ground, because I keep knocking things. That's as high as we go up, unfortunately, and that one just fell off before I even got to it. That's a bonus. I might strap these ones on quickly, just so we don't have any more fall off. The tractor seems to slide on this hill, see? A little bit weird. Grab this one. Did I do two on here or just one? Definitely going to need to get ourselves a bit more of a heavier tractor, or maybe even a telehandler if it comes available, just to get a bit extra height. I thought by now that would have been pretty level, but obviously I was wrong, and those logs on the bottom are hectically huge. Bring these ones a bit further forward, maybe. Pop them down quickly. Throw that last one on. Which one's a heavy end? Heavy end is here. Trailer's doing its dance again, that special crazy dance that it does. I don't care what dance it does as long as we can get all that stuff up there. That is massively overloaded. I don't know if we're going to have any luck with that one. Oh, let's give it a go. What's going to happen is it's all going to fall off and we've got to put it back on again. I love that animation, how the logs come out underneath it. But yeah, I figured we'd do them trees now, because once the crop starts growing, we don't really want to have trees squashing it all. Alright, it seems to be doing better than it did previously. The wheels are actually on the ground. Doesn't seem to be flipping and doing any crazy business yet. Only got a little bit of way to go, so that's all that matters. If we get 6 or 7 grand for this, I'll be happy, as long as we don't roll it on the way. Some pretty hefty trees in here, so I'd expect a decent amount What did we get last time? 4 grand for one tree. Okay, so we've got 10 grand for both them, so that's good. Maybe tomorrow, you never know. If we have time, tomorrow we can do a couple of those trees and maybe able to get that harvester. We still have to get a fertilizer spreader. And I think what else we need to do, we've got the roller, we've got the cultivator, we've got the seeder. Not going too bad in all honesty. In my opinion, we could, yeah, it'll be day 6, it's month 6, and we've got seed in the ground. We've got most of the equipment that we need for now, like for the size of what we've got. It would have been nice if there was a few more contracts pop up, but obviously that's out of our control. But for now, that is where we're going to leave it. Thank you for watching. Hope you're all safe and well, and we'll see you in December. Almost Christmas time. Let's go.